Does God still love us even when we're, petty? Hello, welcome to Bearded Ministry. My name is Josh Nichols and this is Monday Minute. Monday Minute is a place where we get your week started off with a quick Bible study. If you're new here, be sure to check out some of the previous videos, and if you enjoy, won't you hit that subscribe button? But if you've been here before, you know what time it is, and it's time to get your week started off with some of that biblical holiness. Come on! Let's get started. In the previous episode, we talked about Rebecca and Isaac and the birth of their son, Jacob, and how Rebecca helped Jacob receive his father's blessing. This episode, we're going to continue the story of Jacob when he flees his home and goes to Haran. When Jacob gets there, he falls in love with Laban's younger daughter, Rachel. That's all good, right? Well, Rachel had this older sister named Leah, and she was unmarried also, and it was customary in this time period for the oldest to be married first. But Rachel was more beautiful to Jacob, so he worked out a deal with Rachel's father to work for him for 7 years to earn her hand in marriage. 7 years later, Jacob fulfills his duty, so Laban throws this huge fest. During this fest, though, Jacob gets drunk, and after that, Laban actually brings his daughter Leah to Jacob instead of Rachel, and they end up consummating the marriage. Okay, let's just address this. They slept together. It's in the Bible, okay? The next day, Jacob actually realizes what is actually happening, goes to Laban, and he's like, "What's up, dude? I worked 7 years for Rachel, not Leah." Laban says, "Okay, finish the bridal week with Leah and then you can have Rachel's hand in marriage, but you have to work another 7 years for me." So Jacob does this and he actually ends up marrying Rachel as well. Yeah, that's the end of the story, right? Well, the Lord sees that Leah is not being loved by Jacob, so he allows her to conceive children, but with Rachel, she is unable to conceive children. Leah then has 4 sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. But Rachel is jealous that she's unable to have children. So Rachel gives up her maid to be a surrogate mother with Jacob. And Rachel's maid ends up having 2 sons with Jacob, Dan and Naphtali. Leah notices this and she is unable to have children at this time, so then she gives up her maid to be a surrogate mother with Jacob as well. And then the maid has 2 more sons with Jacob, Gad and Asher. Are you keeping up with this? Let's keep going. Later on in the story, Leah's son Reuben has these mandrakes, and they're plants which are believed to cure barrenness during this time period. So Rachel then asks Leah for some of them in exchange for time with Jacob. Leah agrees and she actually conceives another son named Issachar. Leah then ends up having 2 more children, a son named Zebulun and a daughter named Dinah. Even through all of this sibling rivalry, God still has compassion for Rachel and he actually ends up letting her have children. 2 sons, Joseph and Benjamin. Now after all of this craziness, it's easy to ask the question, how is this a positive story? But maybe you picked up on a few names throughout this story. Rachel's son Joseph, aka the coat of many colors guy, he was influential in moving the Hebrews to Egypt. And Leah's son Judah. FYI, Jesus Christ is from the tribe of Judah, Revelation chapter 5. And it just proves once again in all of our human struggles that God has an ultimate plan over all of this. Thank you for joining this episode of Monday Minute. Be sure to tune in next week where we're going to talk about Jochebed. And also don't forget, we've just got a couple more weeks left in the Charity Water fundraiser, so if you haven't donated, I would please pray and donate anything that you could. It will be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to get out there and do something amazing today. All right, peace.